Yes. June 22nd, 2024. And here I am in the clouds once more. In the clouds once more. Some very interesting low-lying clouds. And then way up high, kind of light, very sort of blue, white, gray sky. You see, yeah, I want to sing my song. But before I sing my song, I want to rap along a little bit with I could say like echoes of Jesus. Echoes like love fulfills all the commandments. Huh? If you can dig love, it's like the man is saying, I feel, if you can dig love, I mean, who can, but at least it's something to aim at, you know what I mean? You can choose love. And follow the path of love, a path of love. I know that what's that is the trillions of questions, but that's what was put before the Hebrew speaking people. The ones that were bound with circumcision and lots of rituals, which I feel are part of all those rituals was a result of circumcision. They were chosen for it because they were stubborn people and they had knowledge and they were abusing it. Now what that meant way back when in the mythological sense of time, who knows? It's anybody's guess, you know. Well, we're all connected. We have memories. Deep down, we kind of know, you know, the sense of, people say, you know, what makes you choose this as opposed to that, you know, or that as opposed to this. This and that are very interesting descriptive adjectives or something. I don't know what they would be good. Anyway, so, yeah, it's like I felt it was time, like they were chosen for this binding, and it was time to unbind them, and Jesus came to unbind the Jews from all the binders. And not only that, you see, because of the veil in the temple and the Holy of Holies and all that, because he was also taking it out of, just like the Pharaoh back then, Nefertiti's husband, maybe. Anyway, the fact that those people way back then, they were doing the same thing with they went to the priests of the temple in way back, the pharaohs, and they had a very elaborate, you know, I mean, think about it. They were, when the pharaoh died, they would chop up his body and put all his different intestines in bowls before they embalmed him, you know, so you'd have these bowls with their intestines in it, you know. I mean, kind of weird stuff, you know. And the Nefertiti crowd were like, I think, you know, like, not necessary. It's not necessary. This is all bullshit, you know what I mean? It's just one source, like a father, a heavenly father, and that's it. They didn't like what the Pharaoh was saying, to the point that they kind of drove him away from Luxor, out way beyond to some place hundreds of miles away, where he and his wife and his one God believers hung out for a while before they came and before they the intrigue of murdering Tutankhamun and call him, you know, all that kind of stuff. History. I mean, you can ignore all history and just react. Somebody robbed down the street, send the police. Somebody did this, send the police. A woman was raped, send the police. Somebody broke into a store, send the police. It's worse, they've got machine guns, send the military. You know what I mean? It's like reaction. And then you got these, you know, like high up saying, but Paul, that's all we can do. What else can we do but react? There's so much happening. There's so many people. In their imaginations, there's no God. There's no miraculous power. And now they're drumming it as loud as they can, like the settlers in Palestine. Or, yeah, they're drumming. There is no God. Stupid people believing in God. The gurus of India, that they question the idea of God. They push it to an extreme limit as to, I don't know, I mean, what makes you think there's a God? You see, the point is, like, if God was to express, or was to come into one's life, you know, if you've got this sense of God in your life, it comes, I would say, mainly in the form of serendipity. Now, the scientists would say, yeah, but that's just, I mean, look, they're always talking about it. They're advertising it. We'll teach you how to control your mind so you can manifest money and anything you want. We'll teach you to do it. You know what I mean? Forget this, you know, praying prayers to this God. We can do it scientifically now. We can prove it. And they lie. They lie about so much. Look, you don't have to go much further than remembering the days when you went downtown and everybody had masks on. And then, you know, you got the lies about, oh, masks are necessary. Are unnecessary, and debates and blah, 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 blah. Same old, same old, same old. The priests trying to hang on to their control of their congregation, which is it's like behind the priest you've got the military, you've got the police, the military, that whole system. Well, it depends, I suppose. I'm thinking, you know, growing up where I grew up in Ireland, it's a bit like, you know, you had the church and the police, and then you got the politicians and all the military. For me, nobody thought much about it. I felt there was, I guess my dad was not a military person. They said he liked to box when he was a child. And his dad might have been some kind of a military person. But, you know, I don't think so much. Horse trainer, swords, stuff like that. Anyway, I am rambling on. But the main thing I'm heading towards with this rap is, isn't it time? I mean, talking to Jewish people, you know what I mean? Isn't it time that maybe you should consider waiting before you start circumcising. Because I feel that circumcision, it doesn't help to enjoy making love. I don't know if it helps. I don't know that it helps. There's only one case I can imagine where it might help. But I don't know. I mean, how would I know? Because they circumcise so many people now. It's what I call the Fauci people, the scientific Harvard professor people, the Fauci mob, the Harvard Yale mob, the ones who think they talk in terms of like Norway and Sweden and civilization. And actually the whole world talks about civilization. And civilization, what exactly is civilization? Civilization where you cram people by the millions into cities. You pump all their shit out into the ocean. You teach them all kinds of lies to promote whatever it is you're promoting. And, in order for lies to be even listened to, they've got to have what they call the grain of truth. And they're very good. All these institutions are very good at like the salesman at the door. Manipulating. Grains of truth to cover it with their lies. They plan to take over the whole, from the river to the sea, right? They plan to take over the whole thing when? In the 17th century, in the 18-somethings, or 1917 and 1940. The plan has been there all along. I don't think we really needed the United Nations to tell us, although I think the world should be great gratitude for South Africa to some extent, but But taking this law of, the laws of civilization. Well, what does this civilized society look like? You see, if it's controlled by the priests, if you like, if there's a great church like the Dalai Lama's church or there's so many churches, so many religions on the planet Earth. And it seems like even the Catholic Church, I can look at in Ireland, and it seemed to work. I mean, they got all these priests who worked for free to teach the children. They were dedicated. They loved their children. The priests simply liked going to class and teaching the children. They enjoyed it. They got off on teaching all these young boys arithmetic and all this kind of stuff. And it seemed to work in some degrees for educational. But then again, you see, behind that education were the control systems. They controlled the hospitals, they controlled the police force, and they controlled the military and the education. So that's kind of like the system, and it kind of seems to work. In Ireland, it seemed to work in a sort of crazy sort of way. What made Ireland different? I guess it was because of the Catholic Church. The Irish kind of viewed it differently than anywhere else on the planet, I felt. Maybe it's just me going up there, but I felt after puberty, once the sex bug started to sort of like ding dang, ding dang, ding dang, ding dang. The Catholic Church and all its steadfast seemed to fade into the distance. It's like, no, definitely not for me. There's something not, what can I say? Not kosher, not, I don't know what the Arab word would be for it. Would be, it just has a sense of it's just not, lacks something. And if you, whatever system you have, based on whatever religion you have, it will lack something. The same with, it depends on how the religion is expressed, of course. I mean, if you went along with Jesus, as it were, if you were a Jew, and you went along and you said, I got it, this guy Jesus got it, love is the answer, just like John Lennon, and the Beatles got it, and love is not fade away, one love, a lot of people get the message. But love is like a butterfly effect. As I say, on the other side of love's butterfly effect, you've got the eagle. And the hawks. Kind of towering over a lot and looking down. The peacocks are interesting birds. Amazing. Oh, God, what... Talk about, I don't know, it's just absolutely... When a peacock spreads those wings, you've got like a 20-foot span or something going, some of them, and... wow, it's just... They really got something going there, so... So I just felt that getting the message, you know what I mean? Like, okay, you're off the hook, guys, all you Jews. You were chosen to go through this. You see, the result of circumcision was that in order to compensate for maybe sort of sexual dysfunction due to circumcision, in order to compensate, you got the music and the arts, and it's like it sets them on another. It increased their movement in that direction. I felt the Jews, but also in all sorts. When you're compensating, it's a compensation like that. It's like a complex. It's a psychological complex. So. Just like you have a military complex, which is all these guys who have dedicated their heart and soul and everything else to the money-making machine, to AI, there is no God, the people who have devoted themselves to that beast and their life and their family and everything, and you've got people who believe, who have faith in this. Well, you could call it God, and the minute you say God, you go, I don't think it is. What about the miracle of life? Can you argue with the miracle of life? And can you explore the miracle of life in any shape or form without coming to a miracle? So, I woke up this morning, very cloudy day. later accordingly. Love. One's love is mighty. Merciful. True. Mighty. Merciful, true. Sound, movement, and all what abound. Rays of my sun, my planet's preserver, preserving on and on. All of our thoughts, enemies, falling, 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 falling beneath one loving feet. One love is mighty, merciful, true. Mighty, merciful, true. Gifts. Each and every one of Earth's children love loving, love loving, love loving. Angel's wing. As we come here, loving just about everyone. songs and everything. All of those angels, they keep on loving me and you. So we are but seeds of one's love. On this earth they're coming to, and when love is mighty, merciful, true. Merciful, true. It's giving each of us in our time witness to feel all of the love, all of our world coming on through. Seeds of one's love, like me and you. One love is mighty, merciful, true. All of our worlds fade away. The time is gone, but our love we share. The one lives on and on and on. Oh, like a worn out clothes. All of our lifetime changes. Oh, I love and ever is the same. We fall like rain Love, 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 love drops of rain. Again and again and again. Falling, falling.